in our life kind of changed a lot as a band. It's when we, I would remember that time pretty vividly. It's when we went from being like a pop band, I guess, in like Smash Hits magazine and all that. Oh God. Well, you don't know what you don't know, but you don't know. So, yeah. So, you know, when we were playing like push, underage sort of shows, to when we started crossing over, and I guess kids' parents were buying those records, you know? Heart and Danger was the first single, Always Never was the second single, and then Holding Your Arms was the one that really kind of crossed over for us. But anyway, I digress. Almost a year ago, I decided that it might be a good idea to celebrate. I think obviously I'm getting older, but I think I'm becoming more nostalgic as I get older. Now, I've never really been a nostalgic person that I know myself to be, but since I sort of started revisiting this stuff, it's kind of awakened something that's nostalgic in me. So, sorry, a little bit of whistle. This next song is about precisely that. Oh, hang on. So, it's funny, you know, you go back, I hadn't really listened to our first record pretty much since the last time we, till not long after we made it. Then the band went out on the road, and then, you know, you find yourself touring, and then you make your next record, and you don't really listen to the first record, and you just move on, and that's kind of how life looks. And I'd never really had a job, proper job, actually until about 6 years ago, about 6 years ago. Yeah, I took this position in America. I moved to America in 2009, to New York, and some friends of mine build these guitar amplifiers, and I took a job with them as the director of US sales for their amps, because I thought I might as well just try something new, you know. It was short-lived. But what I did get to realise in that experience was it gave me a bit of an idea of how maybe Phil and Reggie's lives looked. Because I joined the band for me, I was very young. I'll tell you the genesis of that a bit later, but you know, I kind of say this is something more, and as I was going back learning all these songs for this show that was about almost a year ago now, I started listening. I was at my mother's house and I started listening to this song, and I said to her, "Mum, you got to hear this lyric." And I just started reading this lyric, and I just burst into tears like this while I was reading it to her. I think I was having a nervous breakdown. Anyway, all's well that ends well. But it really gave me an insight. I'd never had this relationship with this song back then, the way that I have it with it now. And maybe that's just the way, you know, it's just getting older and growing up, maybe. But it gave me a real insight as to how Phil's life may have looked for him at a particular time. And shortly after that, I got together with Phil, and we hadn't spoken for about 20 years. No, there was no sort of, you know, it's nothing controversial. We just went on with our lives, and I needed him to teach me how to play some of these old songs. He didn't want to go out and play them anymore, and I thought, well, that might be time to go and start celebrating our music again. So I got the opportunity to actually say to him, "Man, that song, I didn't really realise what was going on for you then." Anyway, after I left, learnt the songs, I've been playing it ever since. So, I should say ever since. We played at the beginning, but you know, I've started playing it again. Get on with it! Well, it's cold and it's late. I've got one more call I can make. They just drags on too long with this overtime, but the money showed us something for me. And it's true what you said. I've got too many thoughts in my head. I keep thinking 5 days is impossible, and my boss is always staring at me, and he thinks I'll give a damn if I sleep. Oh, sometimes I think there must be more. Don't you feel there must be more? I just think there must be something more. And this house down the street, and this fool who's sitting here in the seat, he's been waiting too long to become someone. Every year he makes another excuse to be wild, oh, to be free. Well, that's all you ever wanted to be. You've been tied up too long with that big career. Well, you don't look like you're happy to me. No, no, how happy could a prisoner be? No, sometimes I think there must be more. Don't you feel there must be more? I just think there must be something more, more than all these people, straight-faced people, living with the same ideas. I just think there must be more. Don't you feel there's something more? It's not right. As the years go by, you give up the fight. Something dies inside you, you know it's true. But I won't let that happen to me. No, 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 I won't let that happen to me. No, no, no. Sometimes I think there must be more. Don't you feel there must be more? I just think there must be something more. Something more. I just think there must be something more. Thank you.